I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be looking at who men choose. Okay, so Margaret did some awesome research, and don't worry, we're going to have a video based on who women choose as well.
Yes.
And we're going to look at the male brain in love and the female brain in love and the differences. So don't worry, but we had to break it down into separate videos. In this one, though, we're going to look at who men choose.
That's right. We're going to follow the design of the book.
Okay, Margaret, tell them what you found.
Okay. First of all, I want to tell them about the book.
Okay.
The book is entitled Why We Love, and it's written by a woman named Helen Fisher, who is a PhD-level anthropologist, who seems also to be a psychologist and a historian and really smart in a whole lot of areas. I'm amazed about what has come out of this woman's brain.
Yeah. I know she's done a lot of stuff for like the dating apps and I believe like Match.com and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of her videos over the years.
I think she's been considered an expert for a long time, but we were especially fascinated by the evolutionary aspects of our behavior that we're not in touch with at all.
Yeah.
So this will kind of help with all that. And she has written many books. This is the first of the ones that I've gotten to read. I have another one of hers. So I hope you find the material interesting.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Okay.
Who men choose.
Who men choose. She says, in a classic study of some 10,000 people in 37 societies, scientists asked men and women to rank 18 characteristics in order of their importance in choosing a spouse. Both sexes ranked love and mutual attraction first.
Okay.
A dependable character came next, followed by emotional stability and maturity, and a pleasing disposition.
Okay. Those were the top, what, 5?
Those were the top 4,
Can we say them again?
Sure. We asked them to rate 18 characteristics, and these were the top 4.
Okay.
Love or mutual attraction is first.
Love or mutual attraction.
So you have to be drawn to this person in some way or other.
Makes sense.
Yeah. A dependable character came next.
Now, dependable character, and when I'm thinking about who men choose, does that mean that she will be faithful?
Yes, that's probably number 1 in the male brain.
Okay.
Good boy.
So, all right, so that's what I was thinking with. So number 2 was faithful.
Faithful.
Dependable.
Dependable and dependable with children too.
That makes sense.
Because you're looking for a mate here. Yeah.
Sure.
So dependable, and she's looking for somebody who's going to be able to support them and keep the woolly mammoth from getting in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that online there are a lot of men that are really angry and hostile almost towards women because women are drawn to men that can financially provide for them and the kids.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand.
There seems to be a real backlash of men just getting so angry and frustrated. Right. There's all kinds of videos out there with men just really trashing women because of that one quality or trait.
Wow. Well, we're going to have an opportunity to talk more about that, particularly when we get to women.
Okay.
Okay.
But it does make sense biologically why you would want a man to provide resources for you and your children.
And think back to the more brutal days when we didn't have as much civilization as we have.
Exactly.
I mean, the guy from the tribe over the hill could come to get you, so could the woolly mammoth.
Sure.
Yeah. Not to mention my friend the saber-toothed tiger. This study also showed a distinct gender difference in romantic taste. When it came to sizing up potential romantic partners, men were more likely to choose women who displayed visual signs of youth and beauty. These masculine predilections are documented across millennia and cultures. Osiris, the legendary ruler of pre-dynastic Egypt, was overwhelmed by the physical beauty of his beloved wife, Isis.
Mm-hmm.
As he wrote over 4,000 years ago, Isis has cast her net and ensnared me. In the noose of her hair, I am held by her eyes, curbed by her necklace, imprisoned by the scent of her skin.
Mm-hmm.
4,000 years old. Not bad.
Yeah.
Right? A tribesman from Nigeria was swept away by the shapeliness of a woman, and he exclaimed, "When I saw her dance, she took my life away, and I knew I must follow her."
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
having that much power.
I know, right? Yeah. I've ensnared you.
Yeah, all she did was dance.
Yeah. American men who place courtship ads in newspapers and magazines are 3 times more likely than women to mention that they seek beauty in a partner. Okay?
Yeah.
But evolutionary psychologists now believe that men subconsciously also prefer youth and beauty because it gives them reproductive payoffs.
Sure.
Young women with smooth skin, snow white teeth, sparkling eyes, gleaming hair, taut muscles, a lithe body, and a lively personality are more likely to be healthy and energetic, good qualities for bearing and rearing babies.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth, clear skin and baby-like facial features also signal elevated levels of estrogen that can aid in reproduction. Now, estrogen is the female hormone, the most commonly mentioned one, and testosterone is the male one.
Sure.
So unconsciously, it's bred into a man's brain that these are signs of a good load of estrogen, which of course will help in the woman being sexual and bearing children.
Yeah.
Okay? So some of our preferences come from a much older place.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So these scientists theorize that across our long hunting-gathering past, those males who choose youthful, healthy, exuberant partners had more children. These robust babies lived and passed along to contemporary men this male bias for youthful, good-looking women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
It's interesting, that I think both men and women are drawn to certain characteristics.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And, men tend to be getting very angry because they want a woman that is, the men are getting angry at the women because the women want a guy who can provide for them. Yet they seem to be perfectly okay with only judging the woman based on her looks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You can't just be hypocritical and get angry at women. You're not getting angry at yourselves because you're attracted to women because of their youth and their beauty and all that. So men are also, in a way, being very judgmental in what they're attracted to.
Right, yeah. You're not impressed with my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet I don't see women getting angry at men. Oh, you only like me because I'm so attractive. Oh, you only like her because of whatever physical,
Right. And I think women have been programmed over all these millennia to know that that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the trouble that women go to adorn themselves, do their nails, get their clothes, right?
Oh, yeah.
And have everything just right. So
Yeah.
I think the female brain has been well aware that that men respond visually.
Yeah, absolutely.
For many millennia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
So, if you're going to expect to get these certain qualities or think that you're entitled to be with a partner who has all these qualities, how could you get angry at the opposite sex for feeling entitled to getting certain qualities from you? I just think that realistically, both sexes have things that they're really attracted to.
What's good for the goose must be fair for the gander.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, was there any more to that one that you want to share?
That's this one.
Okay. So, as you can see, there are a lot of qualities that stand out. What were the 4 big ones that men chose?
Let me see. Can we remember the 4 big ones? The first one was beauty.
Okay.
The second one was a dependable character.
And I think a big thing along with that is faithful.
Faithful. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, even 200 years ago, you wouldn't know if that was your child. If a woman was
No, you
unfaithful,
wouldn't. No.
you might be expending all your resources for somebody that is not your child, and you think that it is.
Well, I suppose there's always that possibility. Men always worry about that.
Yeah,
That's not my child.
yeah.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I had an interesting case yesterday where this woman who was probably personality disordered was cheating on this guy for over 6 months, and she was having unprotected sex with both of them, but she basically tells the one she's having the affair with, listen, I can't let you get me pregnant, I'll put it nicely,
Yeah.
because I want him to have my baby. Now, the other guy didn't even know that this guy was existing. He didn't even know that she was having an affair.
So just.
So
Oh my God.
he wound up getting her pregnant, and then when she got pregnant, that's when she finally came clean with the affair and said, this might not be your baby.
Wow.
Very intense, dramatic story.
Wow.
But, you know, so I just had a case yesterday where the guy wasn't even sure if it was going to be his baby, that this woman was having an affair on him. And no idea.
No idea.
Oh, she covered her tracks really well. She would say she was going away to visit her father, but she was secretly going away with him for the weekend, this other guy. And then, you know, lying because they have different work schedules. She really had hit it well.
Well, she must have known she could get pregnant here.
Yes. In fact, she had told the guy I worked with that she had only missed a couple of the pills because I think somehow it came up pregnancy or something. But she lied to him. She wasn't on the pill at all, and she knew it because she had told the other guy. Because the two guys wound up talking, and this guy came clean and said, you don't know the half of it. And basically told him everything that had really been going on.
So she deliberately gambled on having the other guy's baby.
Yes, she wanted this guy's baby, yes. And she knew it because she knew he would be a good dad. And she knew he would be a predictable father
Yes.
and take care of the child.
Yeah.
And she told this guy that.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a perfect example of a case I had yesterday.
Yeah. And of why all of these things matter.
Yeah.
You know, taking on having a baby is a huge deal, whether you lived 20,000 years ago or 2 weeks ago, you know?
Probably the biggest responsibility you'll ever have.
Ever have, yeah. Sure.
So dependable, absolutely.
Absolutely. And honest and somebody you can trust, yes. Whichever sex.
Yep. And there were two more. What were the other two big ones?
Let's see. The first one was mutual attraction, a dependable character, emotional stability, and maturity.
Emotional stability.
Emotional stability, now that comes up periodically, and I will say to people, when did you notice that this person didn't seem to be emotionally stable? I didn't notice. Well, did you notice that they were in crisis all the time? Either their job, or their children, or their family of origin, or their boss. There seemed to be a crisis every 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't know that was emotional stability. But that is what it is. It's being able to live a kind of normal day without a crisis a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think once people come across our channel, that's a big thing that they're kind of seeing
Yes.
is the emotional stability and the mental health aspect of
Yeah.
it.
And maturity. In other words, you're not going to have a temper tantrum if you don't get your way.
Sure.
That's the quickest definition of maturity I can think of.
Yeah.
It'll do as well as any. I
Yeah,
think.
no, it sounds good. But it's really important
Uh-huh.
because how are you going to maintain a relationship?
Well, also bear in mind that many millions of years ago we didn't live this long, and we didn't have a whole lot of time. You're 14, you just had a baby. Are you mature? Well, I guess if you lived in that day, you learned you had to be. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so interesting stuff there. We're gonna have some more research videos coming up. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let us know. Of course, when you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is here for Skype coaching.
Yes, feel free to sign up with me. I'd love to talk with you.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to sign up with her. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth,
I'm Coach Margaret.
and we will talk with you soon.